home, basically. Ben's been home for a little while. Daniel and I have been home most of the weekend. And then my three just got home from spending the weekend with their dad. Daniel went to a boxing match yesterday. MMA kickboxing match yesterday. He got to go to that, and I stayed here and watched my great niece. Yeah. So Daniel's nephew's daughter. So yeah, that would make it my great niece.
He spent the night, and he was supposed to go, but he ended up going somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah. So and he's also military. So I did that, and that was fun. And it's just been a busy weekend. It's been a hard couple of days, I think, for everybody. That's why it was a hard couple of days.
Princess didn't want to go out and meet anybody.
I didn't want to go be around anyone. Yeah, Dad had invited me to go with him and his friends to the boxing tournament or whatever, MMA tournament. And I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll stay at home.
I cried myself to sleep literally last night.
Yeah. So the kids were having a rough time with it. We all were extremely emotional, especially the day of. And then after that, it just kept going. Like the next day was horrible. I cried at work. I cried myself to sleep for 2 days. It was.
Didn't you say the principal at work tapped you during car duty?
Yeah, the principal tapped me. The assistant principal tapped me around car duty time and asked me
At school
at work and asked me, you know, how was it going or how I was doing, and then I just burst into tears. And she was like, "It's okay. You can go to your room and get yourself together. I'll take your duty." And she did my duty that morning so that I can just kind of make it. Daniel got me some flowers.
Yes.
It's been a hard time.
I did.
So he got me some roses. And yeah, he did a good job. All the beautiful colors.
Yep.
See. It's been hard, but I'm starting to feel a little big back to myself.
Yeah.
Daddy also got some flowers for Zeus. And so we are gonna go head outside and put these flowers on Zeus's grave.
Yep. It's not like a real grave, you know. We buried him, and then I had a pallet from when I was building the fence that I kind of just put together. It looks like a ladder, kind of, but I just set it over him so like no birds or animals will try to dig it up. Princess ordered him a headstone.
Yes.
So we can put it out there.
He'll be here in about like 3 weeks.
Yeah, Zeus will forever be like the king of this house. Like, it doesn't matter. He will always be like royalty in this house. And so I had a pillow made of Zeus with his face on it, and when he was born and when he passed. And so that's going to go on my bed. I was going to put it out here in the living room, but I'm not sharing it, so it's going to go on my bed. And then I'm getting a picture of Zeus made to go on the wall. No, not in my room. Although I did think about putting it in my bathroom.
Are you serious, Brittany?
Yeah.
It's other people in this house, you know?
So we're going to take you guys with us outside. We're going to go and do this memorial for Zeus. You want to say anything, Dad?
We just love Zeus.
Dad's getting emotional again. Let me grab my shoes real quick. Hey. So I'm about to get my shoes. We're gonna go outside and do this memorial for Zeus. So we're gonna take you guys with us. Yeah. Come on.
David, come on.
Yeah, this only opens to about right there. Right here.
Billy, can I wear your coat?
Yeah. There we go.
Do you have any more coats?
All right, so we are about to go outside right now. Dad has the flowers. Hold on, let me flip it, Dad. Let me see the flowers. Dad has the flowers. We got some roses and some of these. We're gonna go take these outside. Y'all got y'all's flashlights on so we can see? Okay, cool. I'm gonna open the door. So when you come out our back door, this is our backyard. And I don't know if you guys can see, there's a pallet straight out there.
Get a flower.
And all the kids are grabbing a flower. They all got one. Sienna's got one.
Amount on accident.
You had the perfect amount on accident.
And these aren't bloomed yet.
These have not bloomed yet. So we're walking out here to where Zeus is buried at. Thank you, Miss Donna. We appreciate that. As we said, we do not have his headstone yet, but it's coming in the mail.
And
So-
don't judge me, I spelled Milo wrong. I didn't know it didn't have an H on it.
So right now, this is a piece of wood that Daniel had, and on it he wrote Zeus Milo Mizell, which it's without an H, but he didn't know. And so Zeus was born on November 11th of 2021, and he passed on January 5th, 2023.
What are you talking about? There is an H.
No, there's not supposed to be
It's
an
not
H.
supposed to be.
So, Zeus was my doggy, and he was all of our doggy, but Zeus chose me. I remember when I picked him out, or he picked me, rather, at the pet place. And he came right up to me and started licking me under my chin. And the person had said that he never responded to anybody like that. And that's why he was still the only one there when I went to go get him. So, Zeus, for the year that I had with you and every day that you chose me, and I love you and I'll always remember you. Any words, Daddy?
No.
Daddy's crying again. Sienna. Darius. Bentley. And David already put his. And so Zeus will forever live behind our house, and he will forever be the king of our house. It doesn't matter if there's ever new puppies or whatever, Zeus will forever be the man.
Yes. Sure.
For sure, right?
Yes. Everything we do or talk about, it involves him. No matter where we go or anytime we was gonna go somewhere, it was always about Zeus.
Yeah.
No matter if it was something for him or not.
Yeah. Do y'all remember the first time Zeus got on the boat?
Yeah.
And we spent most of Friday sending videos and pictures of Zeus to each other. That's what we did the entire time. We sent videos and pictures to help ourselves cope and get through the whole thing.
Yeah, we got like a little family group chat, and we all had our own little special videos and pictures that we have that we share with the group. So that was pretty cool.
So, yeah, it was really rough and it was really hard, and we were like, we didn't know how we were going to cope. And then Daniel, he was like, I guess trying to make me feel better because I was crying so much and I was so hurt, and we knew all the children were hurt. Everybody took it hard. So he was like, babe, let's go and just start looking around and see if we see any dogs. And I was like, no, I don't want another dog right now. Nobody can replace Zeus. And what ended up happening was we went to where we got Zeus, and we wanted to ask them if Zeus's mom and dad would be having another set of puppies anytime soon. And so the lady was like, no, not right now. That Zeus's parents weren't going to be having any. And so, but while we were there, they had some really adorable dogs, and our house felt empty, right? So Friday, like Daniel and I are here by ourselves. It's so super quiet. Like you can hear a pin drop, and it was weird.
Yeah, usually when we don't have any kids, Zeus is still here.
And he gives all the
he's
attention.
like the kid, you know, and he runs around, he jumps in the bed and lays with us. If we're sitting there just laying there, he makes us play with him like he's irresistible. Like he wants to play fight, or he cuddles with you, or if I'm doing something and Princess is in there by herself, he goes in there with her.
Keeps me company.
Yeah. And then it don't matter who opens the door, he's out. And you better not have a pair of keys in your hand because he can hear them, and he knows that you're finna get in the truck, and he will. It don't matter if you tell him to pee or what. He's gonna stand by the vehicle and wait. And then when you open the door, he's gonna look at you and make sure it's okay to jump in, and
Every time.
he's in there.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
But yeah, Zeus will never be replaceable.
Never.
And any dog after Zeus, we don't compare him, but Zeus set a standard.
Yeah. Yeah, Zeus is at the top, and no dog will ever make it to where Zeus was. Yeah. So this is what happened. Random Vintage is asking. Zeus was let outside to use the bathroom, and then, everyone came back inside, and Zeus was still out there. And
so this is before Princess came home from work.
Mm-hmm.
I was here. I was the only one inside with the dog. Sienna was upstairs. The boys, all the kids were outside playing. And I opened the door to go to the garage to get a drink or something, and Zeus ran out. So I let him stay out there to pee. I usually tell the kids to watch him, but I didn't this time for some reason. But they seen him still. They were playing with him and everything. Usually I watch him or say something to him to let him know that, hey, I'm here. But I had to go use the bathroom. Nature calls. I went and used the bathroom. I came back. Princess came home. When she came home, the kids came inside. And then she asked where was her dog. And we immediately went outside to call for him. And that's when the neighbor came down the driveway. And he was doing this to me. And I made the kids go inside. And then I got closer to him. And he was like, I think he didn't make it. He said, go get him before anybody sees him. And she took off. And I tried to catch up to her. But I was too late.
yeah. And so Zeus had been hit in the street. Not that far from my house. Literally.
Like one driveway over.
Yeah.
The kids knew he was up there between the two houses, but he wasn't by the road. They were throwing the ball to him towards our house, but he was up there between the two houses, and he never really goes to the road.
We've never seen Zeus at the road.
He always goes to that neighbor's house, or he's back there behind the woods, or he does go to their house, but I've never seen him by the road. And this morning I had a gut feeling about something. I didn't know what it was. And the entire time I'm throwing the ball to Zeus.
I've tried to tell myself that it was Zeus's time. That's how I'm trying to comfort myself and comfort the kids as well, and say, Zeus was the bestest friend to us, and a really good son to us, and he loved really, really hard, and he was always super happy. And I tell the kids and the little ones that, I think God needed Zeus. So he's up there being God's friend and giving him company.
Yeah, he was a great dog. Man, there's nothing he didn't do or wasn't afraid of. If you got in a car with him, it was his car. Like he owned the car.
Head out the window.
Wherever he's beside you riding, like looking at you, making sure you're good, sitting in the AC vent, or he's up on you, looking out the window. He goes to every seat where everybody's sitting, checks on them.
Like his no sweat snot is on the windows of all of our
still
cars
have
right now,
where
and
his
we can't
nose
wipe
is
it off
against the window
because
and left the
it's
snot
him.
residue.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Yeah, but that morning I threw the ball to him probably 100 times, and he was tired. And the whole time I was thinking something was going to happen to that day, and I didn't know what it was.
Gonna do that.
And the whole time I was playing with Zeus, and it didn't cross my mind that something would happen to Zeus. And then at work, Princess said, her coworker said, "You never post your dog anymore."
That same day, yeah.
The same day. And then
I was going through pictures and showing her all the pictures of my dog.
And then the boys said they were playing with the dog, and they said that he was just sitting between the two houses and was looking at him like he knew something was gonna happen. So, I don't know, you know. I feel like it's my fault because I let him out. The kids
It's not your fault.
may think it's their fault because they was playing with him.
It's kind of Leon's fault.
But
It's
then,
nobody's fault.
It's nobody's fault. But Zeus knew better than to go out there. But then again, you can't blame Zeus. Zeus was only one, you know. So
Yeah.
he
But
didn't know. He was a big dog in a little body. He did not know that he could get hurt.
yeah, he really thought he was invincible.
And it's his parents' fault. We should have took more care. And we knew because she said like a week
ago, I said to myself that we needed to
get
put
a
a
fence or
pin
something.
for him back there.
And then we talked about we need to start taking him out on the leash, but you can't because you'll go out there in the yard with him and he has certain places he wants to pee and boo-boo, and he gets a little wild hair and wants to zip around the yard, and I don't know, he's just irresistible. So, and the neighbors loved him. He goes to the neighbor's house. They got like a little baby. He goes over there in their backyard. I don't know. The neighbor was torn up about it too because she said
Yeah.
the same thing happened to her dog. So
years
when
ago.
they found out what happened to ours, she broke down because it was a hit and run. The people didn't stop. They didn't check on him.
And Therese was very emotional about that. He was like, I don't understand why they didn't stop, why they didn't say anything.
And every day, like when I drive home from work, when I come over the hill, I myself act as if like I'll speed before I go over the hill, and I try to see any type of way how they couldn't slow down because you have more than enough time to slow down. And where he was hit, I always slow down before I get there.
It's okay.
So yeah.
So, yeah, as y'all can see, we are still real messed up about Zeus. We'll probably forever be messed up about Zeus because Zeus was not just our puppy. He was our son. And y'all know that Daniel and I, we can't have kids, so Zeus was our kid, you know? And probably the best dog either one of us have ever had.
Yeah, for sure.
And so it's been like this, how you see us right now. It's been like this for 3 days. So Daniel, he couldn't take it anymore, and we ended up. Let me hold him. We got another puppy. This is Hercules, and we learned a lot from Zeus. And what we learned from having Zeus and him being alone was that he needed someone.
Yeah.
He had us, yes, but Zeus needed a friend. And he didn't have another dog friend unless Mom brought Jack by.
Yeah.
So I had it in my heart, I was like, if we get another dog, he's got to have a friend. So this is Hercules.
Yep. Which that was supposed to be Zeus' son's name.
Yes, that was what we were going to name his son. And then that's a Yorkie.
That's a Yorkie, yes.
And this is Apollo.
Yep. So Zeus had two sons. Well, he had more than two, I believe. But his sons' names were Hercules and Apollo. And they were about two different women. That's why they're two different looking dogs.
Zeus had a bunch of children.
And
so it works perfect for our
We
family.
got one that looks exactly like Zeus.
He's a
He just
miniature
has a
poodle.
longer snout. He has some of the same mannerisms as Zeus. Not all the same. He's got his own.
I know he looks
special
like Zeus when
characteristics.
he was little.
And he's already turning gray up top.
We compare him to Zeus, but we know Zeus is Zeus, so we don't fault Hercules for being Hercules. He's gonna be his own dog and everything. It's just Zeus is his big brother watching over him. So
Yeah. We needed something to love, somebody to love, and I know
It's
y'all
just
probably
it's to fill the void, but it's not to love them any less, and
No.
it's not to forget about Zeus.
Yeah, we're not replacing
It's not a replacement. We didn't know how to operate without having
a dog
a dog around now.
it was so weird for like those first 2 days.
Like
It was,
me not hearing the door open in the morning because I usually hear it while I'm asleep. It was so weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
And I always hear Mom be like, "Come on, Zeus, go outside, go pee pee."
yeah, the first thing we do if Zeus don't do it is we get up and we take Zeus out to pee before we ever wake the boys up. We don't wake Sienna up because she wakes herself up, but everybody in the house hears the alarm when we open the door. And we let him out. We leave the door cracked. He lets himself back in.
yeah, he'll push
We
you
go
with his
get
nose.
ready.
Thank you.
He brings
thank
himself
you.
back home. Like, we don't watch him. He goes out by himself,
Who was that?
and we brush our teeth, we get dressed, and he comes back in. And first thing he does, he bolts to the bed, and he lets us know he's back, and he goes down there to his treat. He does his little tricks or whatever,
Yeah, for
sit,
his
shake,
treat.
high five.
I taught
We
him
give
the
him
high
a treat.
five.
And then I go close the door.
Thank you, Annalisa.
And you know, we talk to him and everything before we leave, and that's how our day goes. And then when we come home, he
so
attacks us at the door. Like, he comes out so happy, so energetic. You know he has to pee, but he does not want to do anything until you pet him. He's jumping around. He wants you to pet him and everything. And then once you pet him, then he would go pee. And then
That's what was weird for me that day because I came home and Zeus did not bum rush me on the bed. And I was like, where's my dog?
Yep.
And
She
yeah.
used to ask, tell him to get off the computer because he's walking all on her keyboard or something. And
Yeah.
I'm used to him attacking me. Even though the kids are here, they get here before everybody. When I come in, he still attacks me because he has a special relationship with everybody.
Everybody's relationship with Zeus was different.
And then anytime we went somewhere, it was about Zeus.
If he couldn't go, we
Who was
didn't
going to
go.
watch him if he could go? Was he allowed in the place? Was we going to leave him in the truck? Oh, we can't go here because Zeus can't go. If we go, we're going to sneak Zeus in, even though dogs aren't allowed. It was always, that's what it was.
going to that dog park.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much.
So Hercules is 3 months old. He was born on October the 4th.
Yep.
And then Apollo, we're even still trying to get used to the names of these dogs. Apollo, he is was born on November the 6th, and he's 2 months old.
Yep.
So and he's a teacup Yorkie, and so guys, we made some serious decisions when we
miniature poodle.
a miniature toy poodle.
This is a Yorkie.
We made some serious decisions. We were like, this is never going to happen to our family again. Like that tragedy, the way that happened. So like we have even here at the house,
Like these are things that we wish we had done with Zeus. Like, you know, he was by himself. He owned the house. The only problem we had with Zeus is he made peace somewhere every now and then. But we taught him everything. That's why he was a person.
he was a person.
But
Hold on.
we did, since we have two, and it's hey, you don't need to do that.
Let me say
Real quick,
goodbye
hold
to
on.
the live.
You want to say goodbye to the
It's
live?
gonna take me like an hour or two
Okay.
to do this.
Okay.
Sienna's going to go do her hair.
Hi guys, and thank you Annalisa for the $10.
We'll get them some toys because they need toys.
So it's gonna be harder now because, you know, Zeus had all of our attention.
Yeah.
Now we have two dogs, and it's gonna be hard for Apollo to learn his name and Hercules to learn his name.
Although Hercules has already really
They
learned
already
his.
saying both their name. Zeus was a lot smaller than him.
Mm-hmm.
He's 3 months. They said he's 3 months. Zeus was 2 months when we got him, and he was like a little miniature, like his size, like Apollo's size, and he hopped around like a little bunny. He's bigger, and he's already starting to turn gray. Like Zeus was completely black
See,
and brown.
he's got the gray in his hair.
But so we went and we spent $180. We bought something that we're gonna return.
Yeah, that ended up not working out.
It was like a little screen gate thing. We bought it because we was gonna put it in front of this gate.
Because this little one can squeeze
You
between.
can squeeze between, but she didn't want to screw nothing in the hallway. So we bought the puppy pee pads. We installed this gate, and then we have some. If you back up,
Window screens.
some leftover screens from when we bought the house. So I cut them with a sawzall. We zip tied them.
And then hot glued them here so they can't push the netting through.
Now maybe they make something for that. I don't know. I have never seen it before, so we homemade us something.
Yes.
So that way, when we put them in here, if you look in here, see, and then it opens.
This slides and
See,
opens.
This is connected.
And it doesn't like open all the way wide, just a little bit,
And
but
then we have a gate here, which we put something in front of the door.
he's made a poopy, sorry.
When we open it, we put something in front of the door.
Because that goes into our bedroom.
And then, but they pee on the mat pretty good. They're obviously learning. This is our second day.
Yes, we got them yesterday.
We're still learning them as well.
We also that's to fix the indoor stuff so that they don't get hurt. And then we also, Daddy, you want to show them what we have outside temporarily until you build them a fence?
So temporarily, my mom
ahead.
has this movable fence that you can put in different shapes and stuff.
Yeah.
And we can set them both in there. It's right here by the front door. If we have to come set them out and then go get ready and then come back and check on them, we can. But that's what they will be in
Until Daddy builds a
unless
fence.
we go outside and watch them nonstop and bring them in when we come in.
Right.
And then I'm going to build a fence in the backyard like I did for the pool. It's going to be the same look, same style, and completely covered with grass. So that way we can just open the back door and they can come and go as they please. So we won't have that problem again.
And Elisa says, how cold is it? What would you say? It's
It's between the 60 and 30 something degrees.
yeah, it was 37 this morning.
Because it'll be 30 something. The high will be 62 at work one day. The next day it'll be 42. Then with wind chill, it's like feels 30s, but it'll be 40.
Yeah.
So it's in that area.
Yeah, and we have clothes for them. Actually, we yesterday we put them on
Some of
Zeus's
old
clothes.
So he wore the little hoodie. If
Thank
y'all
you, Miss
remember
Daisy.
the brown hoodie we had on Zeus.
Yeah.
And Apollo wore like it almost looked like
Slytherin.
pajamas
Yeah.
type thing, long
y'all put it on
sleeve type thing. We probably will later.
Yeah.
So they wore that their first day here. But they also have their own personality. Like Apollo's a little fighter. That dude,
He's feisty.
he takes cat naps. He growls, barks, he bites. He has sharp teeth.
Put Hercules down besides Apollo so they can see the size difference, babe. Put him on the floor. I want them to see.
Yes, he is what Zeus was, Apollo. So Zeus was a big dog in a little body. That's what this miniature poodle is. Like, he may not do it right now, but he trots like a horse. He high steps like he's a show horse. He barks. He's trying to fight the air, Mama. He's trying to fight the air.
He's super. In comparison to him, he is very small. I hope everyone is doing well. I am so sorry for your loss, Bree. Thank you, Bree. We're trying to do better, and our 2 new dogs are helping us through this transition. It's still really hard because there are certain things that remind us, yes. So, no, it's not 2 New Yorkies. The one to the right there is a Yorkie, and then the other one is a miniature poodle. The one that David is holding is a miniature poodle.
Now, I would say that we probably would have got 2 Yorkies.
If they had it.
They only had 1, and then they had a Yorkie mixed with a Shih Tzu, and
Disgusting.
he wasn't the prettiest dog.
He wasn't for us.
And he wasn't for us. Now, he had a great personality. He did bark a lot.
Really loudly.
The way his fur looked, it didn't touch us the kind of way. This one, it had a brother and a sister. In the same.
Now, the girl was all white.
Yeah. And when we got there to hold them, the lady, first thing she did was grab the all white one out and hand it to this little girl. And they immediately bought her. And then it was this one.
And a
his
gold
brother,
one.
It was like a goldish cream color.
Golden dude.
He was more shy than this one.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't as aggressive. But he would come to you.
This one did that to me
This
when I
one was
picked him
doing
up.
This stuff, and kind of like what Zeus did. And she was like, this dog wants me. So
At that time, I hadn't even seen the Yorkie. I didn't even notice him.
I had already seen the Yorkie because the other day when I was on the phone with Princess, I stopped by there while I was on the phone with her, and she didn't come. And I went there just to see if they had some dogs.
Was he there when you went?
Yes, he was there. All the dogs that was there was there. But I said there was 3 dogs over there. I couldn't see them. It was these, but they had put them in the pen, and I didn't know it.
Gotcha.
So she originally wanted this one. It wasn't a Yorkie. And then I showed her that one, and we said we gotta have it. So
Yeah.
And not too long ago, man, he was laying on me.
so we got him, and we got Apollo.
Wait, how much do they cost?
A lot of money.
Together?
A lot of money. Each one of those dogs were $1,200 a piece.
Yes.
So
So
that's
Zeus was $1,300 with papers.
Mm-hmm.
They never sent us the papers, but we know they're still worth a lot of
And
money.
they
These were
were
$1,200. They did have them registered, but they said we can register them. But I don't know how you do that without knowing the mom and the dad and all that. But as you can tell, they are full-blooded. They're not mixed with anything.
Yes. Baby, one of our followers said, they are so cute. I am a Yorkie mom and I love y'all. Yorkies. Oh, wait, hold on. The comment went away. Yorkies and poodles are such great dogs. I'm so happy that y'all are able to get loving from these dogs in y'all's hard time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And yes, Annalisa, they were worth every penny. We were supposed to be using that money to buy the awning to put the
Yeah, so we're
boat
supposed to-
in Sienna's car under, but with the passing of our beloved Zeus, we had to get
There's
another
so
dog.
many other things, like Aaliyah's birthday.
I found
is
this on the
week,
web.
and we're going to that. And Zeus,
And then Aaliyah chipped her tooth,
the
so that's
car-
another big
Aaliyah
expense.
took a permanent tooth. A kid pushed her, and now she has to get a crown or something.
Yeah.
So that was like immediately after Zeus lost Zeus. My daughter chipped her tooth. And I don't know. We had a lot of more stuff that was more priority that we probably needed,
But our hearts needed this.
so
They've been helping the healing process.
Especially him.
For us, and the kids are literally just now seeing them. The kids, we had 24 hours with the dogs, just me and Daniel, and the kids got hey Angela, you want to meet the new Yorkie?
they just got here like an hour.
This is Hercules, Angela. That's our new Yorkie. So tell Chanel to give us about 9 months. And then this is our new poodle, Apollo.
Put a poodle on a
A
Yorkie.
miniature poodle.
A miniature
he's not gonna
poodle.
get as big.
Yeah.
He actually should be smaller than a Yorkie. He should be 4 to 5 pounds. Ain't that what they said?
6 to 8.
6 to 8.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yep.
And Bree said dogs are such great therapy, and now having 2 is so nice. They will be so spoiled. Yes, they are going to be beyond spoiled. We're going to keep our eyes on them like a hawk.
Yep.
And
And we have hawks in the yard too, so
yes,
that's
so
why as well.
I
We have to
remember one
watch it.
day we kept Zeus in the house because there was a hawk on that tree.
Yeah, it's a
over
big
there.
bird.
Oh, wow.
But yes.
I remember this
Angela says she'll take both. Well,
hawks up there.
I kind of wish his ears are kind of like the other Yorkies and got it straight up.
are you talking about straight up?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Chanel's ears are like that.
Yeah, I like the flopped over.
Same. He's
Angela, you're gonna have to bring Chanel over so she can play with the dogs so they can get used to her.
But this is the kind of stuff that we never thought about doing, like when we had Zeus, because it was
No.
all about Zeus. And Zeus would have loved having some dogs to play with and stuff like that.
He really would have.
And probably that.
But we were so set on him having a puppy and then it being his son here, and instead of buying another one, like that never crossed our mind.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as he, what happened, we spent $2,400 on 2 dogs,
Mm-hmm.
$200 on some gates and stuff. And that's stuff we could have done when we had Zeus. Like we could have bought another dog.
Yeah.
And he could
All
have
kind
had
of
some
stuff.
company.
But
And
we
that
was
dog.
content.
with
And,
the $40.
Mm-hmm.
we didn't need all that. Zeus didn't need all that. But now we wish we had done it.
Yeah.
Now we know what to do.
Angela says she'll do it, but she said she'll be playing with them more than her playing with them. Angela enjoy it more. They are so affectionate. I love them. Hugs and kisses. Thank you, Donna. Yes, they are very affectionate. Hercules, that's the Yorkie. He is a little shy. So he's still trying to come out of his shell. But again, we've only had him for 24 hours. But this one,
It's a biter.
he is a biter, a lover, a licker,
A fighter.
a fighter for
I
sure.
like Zeus. He
Yeah.
likes cuddling with people too.
If you could put both of these dogs together, that would be Zeus.
Yes, Zeus was one of them, and together they
Yeah.
They-
Zeus had both sizes. Zeus had the chill side, like him, and just want to cuddle with you and sleep with you. And then you had this, hey, I want to play and let's play. And I want to play and you're not. Yeah.
You're gonna put.
like I'd be doing like teacher and schoolwork, and Zeus would come bring me his ball, and I'd throw it a couple times, and then I'd be like, Zeus, mommy really has to work, and he'd just sit there and curl up next to me and fall asleep and stay with me. Like he could have taken his ball to any other person in the house for them to throw it, but no, he's like, I'm content with just sitting by my mama.
Yeah.
So little things like
He's
that.
trying to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And
Anyway.
before he died, he got a little bit more obedient.
He was very obedient.
All the stuff that he did do, you know, that
Was a big deal then.
was a big deal then. It ain't so big now. So, like all Zeus really did that we didn't like at the end was he still pissed in the house every now and then. But then when you think about it, you're like, I wish I had piss to clean up.
Yeah.
Now we do this little boy. Peed behind the couch and over there.
And then it was like the day after I had to bury Zeus, I was working at this house, and they have an actual poodle, and it's a big poodle. And we was changing out 2 AC units at their house, and their dog stayed barking every time we came to the house. He was like, dog, you're so annoying. I can't wait to take you to the groomer so you'll be quiet. I guess because we was in there changing the AC units and stuff. And then he burst out something and said, dog, hush, you're annoying. And I said, it ain't that annoying. I said, mine just got hit by a car. It don't bother you that much, you know, once you realize, you know, that dogs mean a lot to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the dude didn't really talk to me for the rest of the day there.
Yeah.
But I think it's because he understood what I had to say.
Yeah. All that
Because
stuff doesn't matter
you
no
don't
more.
think about them as a person or that they matter. It hits different.
So if you're just joining this live, guys, make sure after it posts that you guys go back and look. We put flowers on Zeus's gravesite in our backyard, and we are waiting on his memorial stone to come in so we can put that out there. When it comes in, we will show you guys what it looks like. We've had a pillow made for him that will be in the house with his picture on it, and then we're having a canvas made to also put his picture up in the house so that we can see him every day. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna put the canvas picture of Zeus right there so we can all see him in that square right there. I think that would be a nice canvas picture of him.
We did take the puppies by to see Grandma.
We did. I took some footage of it. I'll post it tomorrow.
So they did. They both peed when Jack ran up on them the first time. Hercules acted kind of like Zeus did. He flipped over, laid on his back.
Oh, he did exactly like him. Yeah.
Like me, please.
Play with me, play with me.
This one ran and hid and whined
And then peed himself.
and peed himself and then peed himself some more.
Yeah.
But by the end of the day, he was chasing Jack kind of
And-
when they were throwing
yeah.
the ball, and that's kind of like what Zeus used to do.
Yeah.
Zeus would never bark, but he would bark with Jack when they were playing ball. He'd
Yeah.
bark at him, or Zeus would bark
If
when
the doorbell
somebody's at
rang.
the door. Other than that, Zeus
Never barked. Now we're having to get used to barking because the one Daniel's holding, that poodle, he likes to bark.
and he will bark sometimes.
Sometimes.
Especially when they're wrestling. He barks.
Yeah. So, yes, this is our new transition, guys, and we are dog parents again, and we often talk to these two dogs in the past 24 hours and say, your older brother Zeus, you know, did this, 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 and this. And, you know, so that's how we're going to refer to Zeus to them, as their older brother. And Zeus is still going to be the man around this house. I feel like he's looking down on us still. And I feel like he would be happy with our decision to get some more puppies.
I bet he's trying to dig and trying to get to us.
So, that is our Sunday live. Make sure you guys check out tomorrow.
Wait. Can y'all please wish us luck on our basketball game tomorrow?
Oh, that's right. The boys have their very, very first basketball season kickoff tomorrow. I say boys, but Layla's a part of this too.
So the 3 boys in the house on the team, and Layla's on the team as well.
Yes. So
Yep.
kickoff is at 5:45. And they have a second game right after it. And so y'all keep them in your prayers for no injuries and for a good play.
Yeah, we're gonna try to win for Zeus.
That's right. Tomorrow we're playing for Zeus. And thank you. We appreciate it a lot. And Lisa says, good luck, guys. So we're going to try to get acquainted with these puppies. The kids just got home, so this is really their first amount of time with the puppies. So we're going to let them get acquainted with them, and then we're going to try to get these dogs into starting a routine. Don't forget to check out tomorrow's video. You guys will see us go to the pet store, pick out these dogs, take the dogs over to Mom's for the dogs to meet Jack. So you guys will see all that. So make sure that you guys get back on the video tomorrow. Don't forget to what, Therese?
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And pray. Yes, please pray.
Yes.
Please.
Keep all of us in your prayers. It's still hitting a lot of us hard at different moments throughout the day. Just anything can make us think of our baby. And then we just burst into tears again.
On
And so
Friday, before we went to my dad's house, when we first came home, me and Dad went straight to Zeus's grave.
And I came inside, put that book back down, and I went straight out there.
and then when I came home, me and the boys went back outside and we did it again. And so
We thank y'all for all the likes, comments, shares if you share it,
And-
donations, and just the comments alone.
yes, so many of you said that y'all were sorry for what we had to go through and for us losing Zeus, and we appreciate you guys. Your kind words helped get us through. You know, there were some people who were telling us, you know, take this as a moment to be off social media and just, you know, grieve your dog. But it was you guys who helped pull us through this. It was your prayers, it was your love, it was your sweet messages.
Especially when Mama was sad about them going to deployment.
Yeah, we've had y'all the whole time.
I watched every single video of it.
Well, all right, guys, let's say goodbye from the kiddos. Let's zoom in on this guy, Apollo. Apollo, can you say goodbye? Can you say goodbye, Apollo?
And this buddy's sleeping right here.
Hercules, can you say goodbye? Hercules, say bye.
Pray for my brother.
All right, guys, until next time, don't forget to check out that video tomorrow. We'll see you guys.